What is good, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm back here again. I know I went live this morning for YouTube and live again in more detail on my Patreon for the members. But wanted to make a very short and quick video with a major update regarding Hex and eHex, and also with that whale wall that we've been watching. Because we have some progressions. But yeah, wanted to preview the type of content you can expect to see if you do, come to my private community. I'm going to start making short 1 to 2 minute videos breaking down specific things that are happening on specific coins, as opposed to just making 30 to 40 minute long live streams and having everybody, skim through all that. So yeah, this is something I'm going to post publicly just so everyone can see kind of what I'm doing. And yeah, but more importantly, here's the EHEX chart. I know it's backed by popular demand. A lot of people want me to look at the EHEX chart. So I want you guys to know that I am covering that now. I didn't cover it this morning, so I do apologize for that. But the main thing I wanted to mention is that wallet we've been watching, right? And shout out to Cryptosolve on Twitter. He's the main man that, seems like the biggest resource to me and to a lot of people that's doing all the wallet watching. I shouted him out in my live stream this morning. Make sure you go follow him. Um, but yeah, this wallet has officially sold all of his hex, right? So good news. And I see everybody on X or Twitter really enthusiastic and pumped up about it, which it is a great thing, right? It's a very great thing. We want one of the biggest wallets, the biggest whales in the ecosystem to finally clear out his bag. And that has actually come to fruition. But the only thing to pay attention to right now, and I'm pointing this out because let me show this real quick. The hex chart, right? So remember, he got active initially when he took 300 million hex a few days ago or last week, and we saw that big sell off. And then when he finally transferred out and sold the pulse and then bridged the pulse chain to the Ethereum side and sold it, that's where we got this dip to test these local lows, right? At 45, the 45 range in hex. Price pumped up with the normal bounce that we expected that we covered, and then we had this Ethereum bounce while ETH went all the way above 3,400, and then it got active again within the past 24 hours, and we saw a big dip again that turned into a wick. The community's buying it up, right? So we're seeing hundreds of millions of hex be moved and sold, and there is proper structure being held. So what I wanted to point out is two things. Of course, he's done with this hex and the structure is holding, which is good. But we cannot be premature with the celebration or the enthusiasm, right? Not trying to be like a Debbie Downer, but remember the price chart saw the biggest impact when that pulse or the wrapped pulse that he sold to got bridged to Ethereum and then sold on Ethereum. That's when the price chart took the biggest impact. That hasn't happened yet, right? So looking at this, so that hex is all gone, but it's still sitting in wrapped pulse. There's $1 million worth there. So the thing you want to pay attention to is seeing when he starts bridging it over, which I think he started already with a few $100,000 worth of it. So it's all getting bridged to Ethereum, but just pay attention, keep a close eye out on this, and then stay in tune in my Patreon. I'm definitely watching this and posting multiple updates daily about this. So yeah, got the first part out the way, ripping that band-aid off. Good sign to see. Hopefully we see more of it at these, sub half penny levels that we're at in Hex. But yeah, structurally, it would be really nice if we can get this price higher. It just gives us more room to dip without totally shattering the structure. Right. So it's a good thing to see higher prices for if and when he decides to bridge and sell that wrapped pulse that he converted his hex to. So I think it's probably inevitable at this point. But since I'm here, just a little quick TA breakdown. You guys know me. I like, you see these big impulsive candles, the thing I always talk about. At the very least, you're going to see that halfway point of that impulsive candle get filled, even if price wants to go down. What you're seeing there, which we'll just delete that line. Test this bottom of the range. Remember this range that we've been talking about in my Patreon for the private group? This range is actually getting tested right here, right now on the hourly chart. So technicals do support a nice, touch here of resistance. So yeah, I mean, if people want to keep pushing the price higher, great. But the higher the price goes, well, actually at this point, yeah, he doesn't have that much hex to sell. But again, the higher the price just gives us more room to fall for when he does sell. And then, if you're a part of my Patreon, the next levels I'm looking at for when that selling starts to happen on the Ethereum side. So just there we go. We're starting to see a little bit of it now. which this is the hour charts. It's going to bounce up and down, but yeah, just like just like how that happened. But yeah, just get in touch with me. I will post the link to my Patreon in the bio here, and just make sure you just join the community. Like I said, I'm working tirelessly and daily, all day, every day, around the clock, when it's humanly possible for me to be, on the charts for you guys. And yeah, it's growing quick, it's growing fast, and I do have some more ideas like these little videos that I'm making here. I'm just going to start doing snippet videos. So I do have a base membership and then a premium membership. These snippet videos will be part of the premium membership. So if you have any questions, send me a message on Patreon or send me a message on Twitter or X. My Twitter page is, what is my Twitter page? I think it's like Jenkins Charts. I'll show the link of it right now. I don't have it pulled up at this current moment. This is my Twitter page right here at Jenkins Charts. Just send me a message here if you can't find the Patreon. Patreon's right there. Link will be in the bio for my Twitter and for my Patreon. But yeah, let's just keep paying attention to this and we'll see where we go from here. I will update everybody in the Patreon as we see developments. See you guys later.